report shows UN admitting solar activity may play a significant role in global warming. The Earth has been getting warmer, but how much of that heat is due to greenhouse gas emissions and how much is due to natural causes? A leaked report by a United Nations group dedicated to climate studies says that heat from the sun may play a larger role than previously thought. Results do suggest the possibility of a much larger impact of solar variation on the stratosphere than previously thought, and some studies have suggested that this may lead to significant regional impacts on climate, reads a draft copy of a major upcoming report from the UN's Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, or the IPCC. The man who leaked the report, Stop Green Suicide blogger Alec Rawls, told FoxNews.com that the UN's statement on solar activity were his main motivation for leaking the document. The public needs to know how the main premise and conclusion of the IPCC storyline have been undercut by the IPCC itself, Rawls wrote on his website in December when he first leaked the report. Rawls blamed the UN for burying its point about the effect of the sun in Chapter 11 of the report. Even after the IPCC acknowledges extensive evidence for solar forcing beyond what they included in their models, they still make no attempts to account for this omission in their predictions. It's insane, he told FoxNews.com. Some skeptical climatologists say that the statement in the UN draft report is important but not game-changing. The solar component is real, but not of sufficient magnitude to have driven most of the warming of the late 20th century. Pat Michaels, the former president of the American Association of State Climatologists and current director of the Center for the Study of Science at the Cato Institute, told FoxNews.com. The UN report also says that the effect of a solar activity will be much smaller than the warming expected from increases in man-made greenhouse gases. An estimate from NASA said that solar variation caused 25% of the 1.1 degree Fahrenheit warming that has been observed over the past century. But Michael says that if the UN increases its estimate about how much the sun affects Earth's temperature, it might help the UN get its prediction models back on track. While the Earth warmed over the last 2 decades, it did so more slowly than the UN had predicted.